Good afternoon. My name is Larry Klayman. You know me as the founder of both Judicial Watch and now Freedom Watch. I'm currently the chairman and general counsel of Freedom Watch. I want to discuss the whole issue of Obama's birth. You know, I've been called a birther. Other people who have questioned whether his birth certificate, which he put up on the White House website during his administration, was in fact true. It was fraudulent, as a matter of fact. You know, back in 1961, when Obama was born, that birth certificate listed him as an African American. That term was not even used then. But forensic experts that have looked at that birth certificate say that it was photoshopped. This is a legitimate issue, not just because of Obama, but because we have a provision in our Constitution which says that you have to be a natural-born citizen to qualify to either be President or Vice President of the United States. That was defined by Emmerich Vattel's Law of Nations. It codified the Law of Nations during the 1776 and the period thereafter. In fact, our framers looked to it to create the Constitution and to define certain terms. And it meant that you had to be born to two citizen parents in the United States or in its territory. And what was the reason for that? The reason was that the framers did not want foreign influences to creep in. We're all very much influenced by our parents, their heritage, and their thought. This was a legitimate issue. In fact, it was first raised by Hillary Clinton in her 2008 campaign against Barack Obama. But President Trump continues to be vilified, particularly by CNN and places like that he's somehow crazy because he raised this issue. Well, this issue is still out there. And in fact, during the last election, with regard to presidential candidates on the Republican side, whether it was Ted Cruz or Marco Rubio, they didn't qualify as natural-born citizens either. Now, either we respect the Constitution or we don't. But this issue needs to be put aside, and we need to get to the bottom of whether or not President Obama, former President Obama, was a natural-born citizen for the history books. I believe that the biggest fraud in American history was committed. Now, it's already a moot point. He served 8 years. He's already destroyed the country. He accomplished his purpose in his own socialist, atheist, pro-Islamic way. But we need to finally put this issue to rest, because those people, like myself and others who question this, we had a legitimate reason to do so. Again, I challenged Republican candidates on the same basis. This needs to be understood, and it needs to be respected. And if you don't like that portion of the Constitution requiring a natural-born citizen to be president or vice president, then you're going to need a constitutional amendment. So I wanted to raise this today because it continues to be an issue. This hateful network by the name of CNN, that used to be called the Clinton News Network, I now call it the Communist News Network, continues to pound President Obama on this issue, President Trump on this issue, because he raised it legitimately during the presidential campaign. Go to freedomwatchusa.org, see what we do. Please support us. God bless you, God bless America, and God save America.